Cindy, Jason, great seeing you guys, and congratulations, another season of Private Eyes. How does it feel knowing that as we speak this week, it's going to be happening? I do believe we are back again on Wednesday.
No, we're coming back on Thursday, 8 o'clock on Global. We're very excited, very excited.
Did you think that this show would find its audience the way it has and the way the characters have really developed?
We really hope so. We were pleasantly surprised by the support we got across Canada. We had great numbers. Lots of people were tuning in. Lots of people were PVRing. So it's been really exciting to be a part of that.
Okay, now I got to ask you guys, though, when you first got together about this show, I mean, what were your thoughts on it? And give me your thoughts on each of you when you first met each other.
No, I've been involved with the show since the very early days. I helped develop the show from the series of books that were written by Gareth Joyce. So I've been involved with this show since the germination of the idea of turning the books into the show. As far as bringing Cindy onto the show, you know, in the series of books, the character of Angie doesn't even exist in the books. We added the character of Angie when we were developing the show because we thought that Matt needed a foil, someone to talk to, someone to be able to relate to, and a series of books with a headliner just being one person makes sense, but on a TV show it's better to have someone to see that person relate to and bounce ideas off of and talk to, and so we added the character of Angie. With regards to my feelings about this lovely young woman and what a fabulous addition she's been to the show, I didn't know Cindy until I read with her at my chemistry read, and the second that we started reading scenes together, I knew that she was far and away the best choice to play Angie. And as the years have gone on that we've been working together, we've also become incredibly close friends. And I couldn't have asked for a better co-star and a better person to spend as many hours a day as I spend with her.
Where did we go from that? I'm going to shed a tear. You know what I think it is? I think it's that I consider him an honorary Scotian because he spent so much time filming Call Me Fitz and directing Haven in the East Coast. So we're kindred Eastern Canadian spirits.
So then what were your thoughts of him? Of course, Beverly Hills 90210, racing car driver, director, writer, doing it all, Canadian style. I mean, what did you think of this young man?
I'll tell you one thing. I did not expect him to be as charming, funny, and down to earth as he is, and that's a true thing. Everyone always asks me that question because, of course, I was in high school when 90210 was on, and I was just one of the many millions around the world that was watching 90210. And I really didn't expect for Jason to be so amazing. And he's just the greatest person ever to work with.
Your character, though, has really developed because, one thing Jason forgot to mention, your character's tough.
Yeah.
She is really tough.
Yeah, she kicks some ass. She's a lone wolf. She's a tough lady. Then she was running the agency by herself, and she was running shit, you know? And she is a pretty tough cookie. But in season 2, they've really settled into their partnership. And I would say that I was asked earlier today if she still calls the shots, and she doesn't at all. She's puts her trust in Shade entirely and has given up that part of the agency enough that they own it together. It's definitely a partnership.
Your character's really grown over the last little while, and we talk about role models. Your character is really becoming a role model for women. How does it feel being able to be in that spot?
I think it's great. I'm very proud of that as Angie, and being a woman in this industry, so many times you play the wife, the girlfriend, the secondary character, but it doesn't feel that way in Private Eyes. It's really awesome, and I think it's empowering for girls watching the show. It was also strange for me, knowing that I was going into a show with Jason Priestley and I had to be his boss, which is weird to wrap my head around at first. So things are good now. Yeah.
Yeah, and the show is looking good. So what can we expect in the new season here?
Well, it's a whole lot of the same. The second season picks up just a couple of days after the first season ended, and Shade and Angie pick up right where they left off pretty much, and the show continues right where it left off too. It's just it's bigger, it's badder, it's faster, it's funnier, it's brighter. There's better music. It's it's just more sexy fun times.
Yeah, and it definitely is. And, one of the things that we always talk about with the show, too, is what a way to represent Toronto, because there are so many spots in Toronto that this place is filmed.
You are going to see a lot of them. We showcased Toronto from the beginning, from the get-go, but we've really embedded ourselves. We basically showcased a year in the life of Toronto this past season. We filmed in so many different neighborhoods. We did Toronto Fashion Week. We just really incorporated Toronto into the entire season.
Any chance that you guys can do an episode where maybe an entertainment reporter like myself gets murdered and somebody has to figure out who murdered me? I would love to see that.
I don't know why you're laughing about that.
Well, you never know. You never know what kind of cases Shade and Angie will come across next.
Yeah, because I know there's a long list of people who'd love to murder me. Look, let's go over this one more time again, because, of course, right off the top, I did get it wrong, but when is it on again? Thursday?
Thursday nights at 8 o'clock on Global.
Cannot wait, folks. Congratulations. Oh, before we go, I keep asking about this. Movie. Any chance that this can flip into a movie in some way, shape, or form?
It's a fantastic idea.
Never say never. Who knows?
Okay, well, my fingers are crossed. Guys, congratulations on another season, and cannot wait. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.